All right, John Chuckla here. I am about ready to set up my brand new mega tree design here, and I wanted to shoot a video here showing all the details before I got it up into the air and you can't see anything anymore. What you're seeing is a center pole made out of 1.5 inch galvanized water pipe. This is schedule 40, and what I did here is I took and made some internal splices between the pipe. You'll see in here that this right here is the gap between them, and if I rotate this pipe or get around the other side of it, or exactly the bottom of it, there are Allen screws that are setting this center shaft in there. The center shaft is a smaller pipe, actually a steel steel tube that's a size that fits into the other pipe, which is not a common pipe size. These 4 Allens, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it, and they're flush with the outside of the pipe here. Got one joint there, and if I come up here, there's another joint here, and then up to the top of the pole, I have my headstock. This headstock is a electrical pipe coupling because it's smooth and you can thread it way on. The threads are completely covered. Then on one side I welded this angle here, and on the other side this angle is free so that you can remove it and put it back in, but this one's welded to that top cap. In here I have 3 bolts, a back. The center one has a pulley on it. This is a patio door track pulley, and this one over here is to prevent the cable from popping back out as I erect the pole. So the cable comes from all the way inside the pipe, over this pulley, and back down the other side. And going back down the other side here, we have my hook head, which is not actually a hook head, it's just a steel plate. This is one of the steel plates from Viscoyo Studio with 32 holes, and I modified it to put a pipe flange on the side, and I drilled out that center hole so that it would fit over this pipe. That's a 2-inch pipe flange because 2-inch fits with a little bit of slop on here and rides up and down the pole nicely. So this is attached here with a U-bolt and another U-bolt arrangement to give me a hook, and then my strings are going to go all in these holes all around here. Now over here I hollowed out this slot in the pole, got a bolt going through with another pulley. This pulley, this steel cable goes up around, and I got my winch assembly here to raise it. So the base of the tree consists of, there's a little hollowed out X that fits over the outside, and those simply hold the spokes of my base just kind of in place to keep them from flopping around. This is not a structural part. And then my base, if I back up you can see it, that is 1-inch electrical PVC. It's a little shy of 4 sections. If I recall, it's like 36 feet in circumference, so that's like, I think it's 36, 38, somewhere in there. And then I'm using these sliding tees to hold the centerpiece in, because these slide nice and loose up and down the thing here, so I could center them after the fact. Now I'm going to take this whole pole. Once we erect this whole pole, we're going to come here and we're going to drop it into this sleeve in the ground. That's a 2-inch piece of pipe, about 3 feet into the ground. And then once that's all done, I can take those 4 spokes, slide them up there into the end piece, and start putting strings on. Let's see how this works.